Maybe you can do 10K?
10 kilometers?
No, baby. 10,000 steps. Take the challenge. Do it with me.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
Hi there, what are you ladies up to?
We're doing the 10K challenge.
Yeah. Now, they check kind of challenge I love.
Well, good.
Fantastic. Gonzalo, can you perhaps just record on the cloud on your side, please? I'm recording to my computer. If you can maybe hit the record button to your cloud. I see Anderson has joined us as well. It is a Tuesday, Philippe, and how is the weather all the way? Are you still in France at the moment?
I'm in Paris. Paris, France.
Okay, fantastic.
It's lovely,
lovely weather.
Lovely August. Lovely weather and lovely August here.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Well, from our side, I think there's been so many developments in the back. We had a very good meeting, I think, yesterday, Philippe. We spent close to 2 hours talking about things that's coming through, the enhancements, and particularly around which is very prime at the moment is the business in the box concept. And not just actually concept, it's reality now. So what we want to do is basically share it with people and kick off. But before we do, what we would like to do is hand over to Gonzalo and Sunday with Step Club. Gonzalo, over to you.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, thank you, Rory. Just wanted to, this one's going to be a little bit quick because I wanted to actually give you an example of feedback that I got on this post. But the post simply this weekend, as you guys know, it was a random thought, but not so random because I'm sure it happens to a lot of us. You just wake up one morning and you just don't want to do your steps, or you feel you can't do your steps, you're tired, you're sick, you went out drinking the night before, whatever the reasons are, that everybody has their own set of excuses. And you just don't feel you can do it. So you say, well, why am I even going to try? And so people get fixated with the 10,000 steps, and then people say, well, if I can't do the 10,000 steps, why am I even going to try? And I think that's really false, because part of the discipline is just getting to do whatever you can do every day. Be honest with yourself and do what you can do, but don't do nothing. Unless it's your day off, and if you've scheduled a day off, that's perfect. But don't schedule a day off just because you become lazy or you're tired or whatever. That's the worst thing about it. And why? Because you guys don't know it, then we don't know it. But if we can pick something simple like Step Club offers us to do, and those are the steps that we do every single day, it's something simple where we try to motivate you. As you can see with the bear chasing the biker, we're always going to try to find new ways to motivate you. But the key idea of this is that it builds discipline, not just in exercise, but in all areas of your life. And I came up with a couple examples, and people really wrote in and they said how something as simple as Step Club has really helped them. So if you click to the next screen, I have an example. John, I hope it's okay to share. But I thought it was like one of many interesting comments I got over the weekend. And this one from John, and he said, nice one. He goes, oh, I'm getting ready to travel to the USA again. So very distracted by packing and preparing, maybe by stepping every day and making sure I reach my target. Irrespective of how I feel, it really has borne some fruit. And never pack early. I never pack early. My wife usually does. In fact, if she didn't keep nagging me, I wouldn't even remember to get my suitcase out. This time, and he's saying this time on this trip, there was no procrastination. Bag was out yesterday. I had packed my passport and generally got things going. Has Step Club had a hand in this? For sure. I have developed the discipline, determination to get the steps and get everything else done. And I think that's very important because I don't think we notice these things. But once you start to develop discipline and skills in another area, they usually are some crossovers to other areas of our lives. And I find it very interesting. I see it in my life all the time. So when you become disciplined with whether it's you're tracking your food or nutrition or whatever it is that you're into, and in our case, it's step clubbing and making sure that you do your steps every day, no matter how little it is, it creates discipline in you. So remember, discipline doesn't mean that you have an objective and you have to fill that 10,000 steps every day or you fail. That's not true. The idea is to move every single day, to do something. Don't be on the couch looking at Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever you're into. So that was the main thing. I thought I got a lot of interesting feedback this weekend. Some were very, very long that wouldn't even fit in this presentation, and I thought it was very interesting. Thank you all for this. Remember, next month's contest could be as something as random as the people who will enter the contest will be people who have actually made comments on the on any random on any of the Sunday with Step Club posts. So just remember, I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just saying it could be. So, anyways, thank you for your attention, Rory. Back to you.
Well, just to support what you say, John is he sent a message on the accountability partners group, and this is about being disciplined and accountable. I'm not even sure if John is on this call, but he says here at 18:54, my timing is not good. I still need to check in, get through security, and then passport control. But I will try keep online. So that goes into discipline and commitment. So just coincidentally, look at John sent you this message, and I'm looking right now in the accountability partners group where he's being accountable to himself on his fitness and his partners. Because this is beyond just a fitness app. This is about friendships. This is about us moving together as a community that cares for each other and how we bring about change. Not everybody gets it at this point in time. Yes, finances, very important. And but health brings the wealth and discipline brings the wealth. It also stems to something that I think of as well, which is I read, I try and focus half an hour, 20 minutes now. I've never really done this before, but I try and focus this first sort of 10 to 30 minutes in the morning where I just have a cup of coffee and I just think about my day and just reflect a little bit. And towards the end of the evening, I try and do the same. I'm a bit of a YouTube addict because I like getting a lot of information. But they call it your golden hour, and that's the first 30 minutes in the morning and the last 30 minutes. So I'm trying to have more reflection and more discipline. And I think it does start changing your behavior from a walking perspective and a moving perspective. And if you like start in the first 30 minutes of the day and just reflect a little bit, and then the closing, it can make a big difference. But this is about accountability, and John is showing that to all of us as well. So the key thing, what we need to chat about here is the business in the box opportunity. As you might have seen with the email, 28 people have been pre-selected, and that is 28 out of 100. There were more than 60 applicants that have come through, or just under 60 applicants. So if you are still interested in taking your a business in a box concept to the next level or start earning passive income, here is a business we want to help you. And this is where Philippe and the Step Club have set aside $500,000 to assist people in their dream of having a financial business or a passive income business. So this is really a true opportunity for you to have a look at. So we see within a 6-month program, not only have you improved your walking, your wellness journey, but you've turned that into a passive income and the world is at your feet. And we want to combine all the tools and processes to assist you. And you don't have to be an influencer, an expert. It's open to anybody. If you've never shared an app before or you are starting, we want to, as a team, move forward together. So it's really exciting. The barrier to entry is also very low because we want to help those people that are just joining or those people that are serious about this. And there are things that are going to come into play for those people that do take up the opportunity, because we want to help you building your business as well. Also, we want to automate it as much as possible. Where we see is just essentially you having a relationship with the people that might reach out to you. The rest, as you know, we've got the AI. We want to automate tasks. We want to automate the communication. And this is an opportunity where you can build this online through social medias or promote on offline events, meaning a walk in the park, gyms, anywhere. You just meet somebody. And the thing here, in my opinion, is not to sell it. This is about, hey, would you like to try changing your life? Could you commit to trying to do 10,000 steps a day? Or it doesn't even have to be. It could be 2,000 steps a day. We'd really want a change of people's mindsets. And keep in mind, there's also tax benefits, etc., for businesses to do this as well. So the idea is that we build a community, just like there's a Google community or there's a a Facebook community. The only difference is that you're getting financially rewarded for helping people get fit. So what would you get in the business in the box? And this is really, really a strong opportunity. I cannot emphasize it enough. I had a chat with a couple of people offline, and they understand it, and they're really going to take advantage to build a very strong team out of this, which helps people. So you get the Step Club, which is obviously the website, the branding on that, and then you get the app, the Step Chain app, and this 5,000 loan is going to be given to you in quarterly vouchers. So it's not a cash that you can go and buy a latest Gucci bag or a new iPhone. That's not what this is about. This is to help you get that start in life, to build. If you are committed, we want to help you and help you get a passive income going. And this is going to include the templates, the guidelines, training, emails, social posts. You're going to have accountability partners, you'll have support, and there'll be weekly action items that we take forth and we move forward together. So again, a reminder, $500,000 has been allocated. That's a lot of money, guys, here in South Africa. And this has been committed to help you build a passive income. And 100 packages will be allocated and the loan will be granted. And people are saying, well, geez, I don't know how I'm ever going to pay it back. Philippe and the team have made this very, very simple for you to do. It's very simple. You can walk it off, meaning the step points, and your commissions and the SEC. So essentially, the more if you are serious about building a business and want to commit to building and changing your life, you need to be disciplined and take the next step forward. If you had to go and take a loan somewhere to build a business, what would that cost? Here, you don't have to go and take a loan as in a cash loan. The business is providing you the platform to have at least 62 3-month vouchers. Now, keep in mind, somebody starts, they get a 30-day free trial. They must achieve 18 days or better, and then they could qualify for a 3-month voucher underneath you. And then that amount every month, keep in mind that if somebody signs up underneath you, that's immediately 25% off the price or off the loan, because you get a 25% referral income, and on your second line, you're getting a 15% income. And again, if you're doing over $1,000 a month, which you should, if you've got $5,000 worth of allocated, that's another 5%. So effectively, you're getting 45% just on your efforts that you are working, excluding the other people underneath you. That's also going to help you. So really think this one through if you want to take an advantage of this. And the loan, if you, for whatever reason, decide in 5 months' time that this is not for you, then effectively your commissions and step points will go back into the business, and there's no cash that you have to pay back. So that's very important to understand. Don't get confused with regards to how this works. So what do you need to be qualified? You need to reach bronze status, and that is basically where you are active and you have 2 people underneath you that are active. So that's 3 people. That's a total of 3 people, yourself and 2 others. And why have we made that barrier so low? Because if you're joining now and you really want to build a passive income, if you are here in South Africa and you understand the pressures that we're under, you would want to make an effort to get a business going passively. Because in South Africa, we've just had another 157,000 people lose their jobs. So pressure is coming, and you've got the world at your feet to build a passive income. And Philippe understands this. He sees this, and he is going way above what other companies will do to make this possible for you. So if you're sitting with these opportunities and you don't take them up, you've got no one else to blame but yourself. All you need to do is take action and get involved. So you've got to have yourself, you've got to be active, and 2 people underneath you to be active, and have a basic understanding of the product, because we want to make sure that you understand what needs to be done. And then you will go through approval process. We're starting the meetings from the 21st. People have been contacted, and then you will get a 3-month voucher after your person has completed the free trial. Now, why have we done that? Why have we said you've got to have an 18-day goal for a 3-month person? For those people that have potentially sponsored or helped people in the past before, where you've shared a product, everybody says, gimme, 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 and then they don't pay attention. So what we want to make sure is that person that you give a free trial to, are they worthy of a 3-month voucher? Because if they are, and they understand it, if you got 4 months times $30, that's $120. Effectively, they can earn or build in the marketplace $120 for a zero money layout from them. So it's a really, really powerful opportunity if people understand it and work through it. And that's what we want to cover in the meetings as well. So from a selection process and approval process, we, what I can recommend is still, if you are interested, as we said, we've had close to 60 people apply. There's people that haven't met the requirements and they're making right on that, so they can apply and they do meet the requirements and they will be part of that process. But we have 28 people and those people are being contacted now. And there's the times that we will be meeting. We've allocated Thursday the 21st at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 4 p.m., Friday at 10 a.m., Monday at 1 p.m., and Tuesday at 4 p.m. Elena's going to be contacting everybody, communicating with everybody. So if you're one of the 28, please make sure that you can find a time and work with Elena to come join us. And we will then be working through everything with you because we want to now start that allocation process and help you to start build a business. And of that 100 people that we allocate out to, we want to ask you to help represent the community and the needs. So we're looking for a council of 10 members where you're going to have a VIP support hotline. In other words, you've got any issues, you've got a VIP hotline straight into great support. And out of the 100 that get selected, people can put their names forward and the 100 people can vote. So this is beyond just the loan. This is about being part of a structure moving forward that gets real support. We also, there's a lot of hidden benefits to be taking this. We want you to be successful. We're going to help you be successful. We want you to make sure that you have a strong team underneath you. And we are committed to have that done. So it's beyond just taking the loan. This is beyond that. We'll be certain to work with you to make sure that you are successful, provided you are committed, of course. You can't just sit there and do nothing. But if you're committed, we will help you be successful. There will be a final approval given, monthly meeting, and once a year there'll be an annual gathering, and location is to be advised. It could be anywhere in the world. So one of the people asked me, I want you to really think about this, particularly in South Africa, because if you had to go and start a business, any business, doesn't matter what it is, even if you were going to start an online business, you've got monthly expenses like internet, emails, all of that stuff. Now, if you had to go and take a basic loan of $5,000, right, over a 4-year, 48-month term period at a 6% interest rate, which we would love to get here in South Africa. We pay 14 to 28% depending. Your payment every month is going to be $117 a month. Here, you don't have that. You don't have that. Here, you're paying the loan back through effort. And that is based on the steps that you do. And remember, multipliers count. So don't think it's just the $30. If you've got 5 people underneath you, you're talking about $180, $150, $180 over and above all the commissions. And that excludes if your business builds. So understand the opportunity in front of you. So paying back the loan will be worked out on the internal revenue system, so to speak, which is the steps, the efforts that you do, the marketplace money, commissions. And obviously, if you've got marketplace funds there already, you will then be able to share that. That counts. So whatever you've got now also counts. So you might have saved up $1,000. You've already knocked off $1,000 of the loan. And on top of that, when you sign up the people, there's another 25-15% or 45%. So understand what's available there. So your steps, your commissions, there are tokens that and what you need to do is just effectively remain active. And there's $0 risk. It's your efforts equals your business. Your efforts equals your business. And that's so important that you guys don't miss the boat on this one. It's so important that you understand it from that perspective. So if you look here more in South Africa terms, you're looking at even a conservative, this is one of the lowest personal loans rates that you get on $5,000 at 14% over 4 years. 4 years, okay? You're looking at $136 a month. Here again, you're earning as you walk. You're earning on the multipliers. Commit for a passive income and let us help you build a passive income business that allows you to weather the storm should things change financially in South Africa or anywhere around the world. This is a 6-month focused program with a little bit of effort, and you're not doing it on your own. You've got the world at your feet. You've got social media at your feet, and you've got head office support that's going to help you. If you're one of the 100, we want you to be successful. So that's a commitment from head office as well, which means business being sent your way, etc. So apply through a support ticket. Don't miss out on the opportunity. Don't come late to the party. We've been communicating about this well enough. If you're a person that knows other people, and I've chatted with guys like Alan and Charles, again, look at your teams, look at how you're structured, think bigger, and look at the opportunities for people here. Because once it's rolling, it's rolling. As far as the StepChain app is concerned, there are upcoming enhancements. As you know, this is an app that we work with. We're continuously upgrading it, and the team continuously looks at it. And some of the updates that are coming through now, which Philippe can touch on a little bit later, is that you're going to get reminders. You're going to get a notification when users did not play the game or when you did not open the app. And notifications in the morning to do the steps, complete the games. We want you to be successful. We want to keep you moving, have your steps, and make sure that you are getting the best. Now, how much more can we do to make you healthy and successful and build a passive income? You've got the app, you've got the online, you've got the opportunity to get funding to build a business. Guys, it's so important. $500,000 is there. Don't waste it. Go to support, submit a ticket, say, I'm interested in the loan. I would love to participate in Business in the Box. We are starting with those meetings on the 21st. Get going, because as soon as you realize and you fully understand it, I'm sure that you want to have more people join and understand. Because if you're using the loan and other people in your team are using the loan, you together are a very powerful business. So keep that in mind when you do that. From the monthly challenge winners that we had that each won $100. We did the draw last week. Well done to those winners there. And just a little highlight, number 3 and 4 are, as I understand it, husband and wife. So what a coincidence, but what a wonderful thing for that household to get an extra $200 boost for their family, which is wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations to all of you. So just a reminder, if you have been selected, you need to claim your prize by the 31st of August. We had somebody that contacted us from months ago. Please, it is your duty to participate and to be present and to claim. You all get emailed, you all get contacted, but you have the opportunity to make sure that that claims come through. So if you're one of the 5, drop that emails to orders@stepplatform.com. It's all communicated in the WhatsApp messages, in the Telegram messages, in the emails. It's all there. You've only got yourself to blame if you don't claim the $100. So I think that's it from my side. I would like to just hand over to Philippe if there's anything else from your side that you'd like to add, and maybe we can take on some questions if we've got a little bit of time.
Yes, thank you, Rory. Nice presentation as usual. Just going back to the updates, the new updates of the app. Yes, we're going to include the notification, and we just listened to many members who told us that they forgot to open the app. Some say that they forgot to play the games, and so to make the life easier for everybody, we will implement next week this notification. So you're going to receive this this small text on your phone reminding you to complete your games or complete your steps. I think this is a good motivation tool that we need to implement. And again, you remember, we always listen to suggestions. This app is not perfect. It's going to be better and better. You know, Rory, but was you mentioned you referred to a session yesterday where we talking about a real move up in this app that we are preparing. You're gonna be very surprised at what we are cooking, and the IT team is working on some very nice features that you're gonna love, and it was from the beginning the idea of StepChain to be a holistic holistic platform, taking consideration all aspects that make us better and feel better. Not only exercising, not only the mental exercise, but also the meditation and all everything that makes our life better. And you're going to be amazed. We are working on that. We are testing it. It will be a big leap forward. Yes, in terms of talking about the winners, I think Elena, you can confirm that all the winners have been claiming their prize. So thank you. You did it on time. You provided us with your crypto address, so everything is good. Elena, you confirm that it's all good, right? Perfect. So the prizes have been in the accounts of the winner, and congratulations for them to them all again.
Can I add something as well, Philippe, which, we've been chatting about it last week. As you know, I was in Johannesburg and, everybody's excited about the launch when the tokens come through and when they understand how everything gets put together with the staking and the exchanges that we're talking to. We had a very good meeting with 2 directors up in Johannesburg, which I've given some feedback to Philippe, because Philippe's directive to me is we want to have a local exchange in South Africa that works with our tokens. Not only, we could do it through PancakeSwap, we could do it with anywhere, but for our South African drive that we're doing here, it would be ideal that people can turn the SEC tokens into rands and walk an effort. So we had a very good first meeting with the exchange. They're going to be engaging with the board, and that's not to say anything's confirmed, but what I am saying is that we have a very clear vision of how the token is going to integrate into how the business works. So if you're part of the start now, the value that you're getting on the tokens is going to be massive as our members grow and as we move forward. So we have not taken the eye off the ball from the SEC token, so to speak. We have very much, and if you understand all these different things that we're doing, we've cleaned up the app, we have put things in place, we've restructured the referral program as per what we want as a community. We have put in place now enhancements in the app. We've got the SEC tokens that are coming through on the launch. And of course, don't forget the business in the box, where $500,000 has been allocated to members to build an online business. Don't forget that. So you've only got yourself to take this to the next level. And when we start aggressively moving this forward, we don't want you to be left behind, because you're the ones that have been here from the beginning. We want you to have the best benefit as this group massively expands, because we have a very clear vision on the members that we move forward. And I see John's just clapped his hands. I hope he's not. I hope he's allowed to work with his phone on that plane or something if he got through passport control. But I'm super excited, Philippe. But I want people to know that there's a strategy and a plan to what we're doing. It's not just random. And I think that's what I'm trying to get across, that we have everything lined up in its timing, and it's the opportunity for people now to get engaged. Over to you, Philippe.
You mentioned this exchange in Johannesburg, but it's an international exchange, basically.
Yes.
It's not limited to this, but it's close to basically to our main community. Our main community today is in South Africa, but it will grow. We have members in many countries: United States, Canada, South Africa, Europe. So, but this exchange will be able to handle the accounts from anywhere from the world.
That is correct. That is correct.
And the side, it's a very nice exchange. It's very professional, and the access that we have to this exchange will permit the members to open accounts easy and to exchange their rand, as you say, in South Africa. But this exchange works with many currencies all over the world, and they will be able to onboard all our members. We're going to do some red carpet onboarding process for the member of our community. So it's a very important. This is a value added to be a member of STEP.
And one little hint there that might excite. Look, we haven't confirmed anything. It's still got to go. There's still things, moving back and forth. But what got me really excited was they're pretty close to getting a card as well. So can you imagine you walking and now you can spend your points on a card essentially in USDT. So we're looking at a complete solution. I think that's very exciting for all of us, as you say, an international opportunity as well. So yeah, we're working on all sides of this from that perspective.
All right, I think we are done for today, except there is some question. Raise your hand. But I think this was a very constructive, very concise presentation today. We will be there next week, same time. The new feature will be explained further. The plan for Business in the Box. I think we're going to have this week I think six meetings this week. So
yes, so Elena's going to coordinate with people's availability, and we've allocated as many meetings as we can between the calendars. So it would be nice we want to try and have a group meeting of 10 or less, and just get everybody around the table to really understand it, ask all the questions in detail, and then for you, Philippe, also to get familiar with the people, personally, and so that you can give the thumbs up as well and say, right, we're going to go ahead, and we want to start rolling.
I will be part.
Yeah.
I will be part of these meetings because it's very important for me to know better the members, the needs, and the expectations, and we're going to explain better. For me, it's important to have a one-to-one or one-to-few type of meetings. So yes, I'm looking forward. And I think the first meeting is on Thursday. We have 3 meetings on Thursday. Remind me how the members can register for these meetings.
Well, firstly, if let's say you are still interested in the loan? So the step one, what you could do is go into the back office and say, I would like to apply for a loan and meet the basic requirements. So if you haven't yet applied, go on and open up a support ticket now so that because we're going to do it chronologically. The first 100 that are successful will be allocated. We're not going to prioritize. It's for those that make the effort, that get off and move forward, will get rewarded. Then Elena has got control of all the people applying. She will reach out, see if they qualify, and she's going to advise them via email or possibly WhatsApp to let them know when the meetings are. They will confirm which meetings they can make, Philippe, but then we'll confirm with them as well. But I see Charles has got his hands up, and I know Charles wants to build a business for South Africa, or he wants to discuss this a little bit. Should we ask Charles to take the floor for a couple of minutes?
Sure.
Charles, over to you, sir.
Good evening, Rory. Thank you very much. Absolutely dynamic presentation. Getting more excited each time we talk about where the Step Club and the Step Chain is gathering momentum towards. And now tonight, listening more about the SEC, sort of now giving us more direction as to what's going to happen in the near future. So while that's happening, I just want to indulge you guys. Like you said, you've been speaking to some people about the exchange. I just got involved in a fantastic opportunity with bankers, and they have released the Visa utility card for crypto. So you basically just load your crypto and spend it wherever you want, both USDT and USDC, mainly for Europe. So the card is now, gathering momentum, especially through the Panamanian, Central American and South American countries now into Europe, USA, and so they are going global. And so we've had some close talks with them, and so they've networked with us, and now we are really promoting it here in South Africa. But I'm saying that because we getting our funds, I get my payments through Rocket Fuel, then I move it either to through my finance exchange using one of the networks, and then I'll release it to fiat. But here's an absolutely brilliant utility card. I'd just like to share it with you guys. You can always make an informed decision on it. I'm not asking you guys to do it, but you can have a look at it. But just working on it, it's absolutely low, almost zero fees. It's just a once-off fee when you top up. And no other commissions. It's on a decentralized platform, so it's linked to the blockchain. So it's fantastic opportunity for us, but it's something that we can look at. That's what I wanted to allude to. Rory, I know you're traveling from Joburg down back to Durban. So, I want to breathe some new ideas regarding the business in a box and obviously this fantastic opportunity of a crypto Visa card backed by Visa USA or Visa Global. And it's an opportunity for us to look at it if we considering having something that creates easy exchange of crypto to fiat wherever you are in the world. But all said, I'm super proud. I responded to Gonzalo with some ideas. What we can do regarding people in the community to a larger extent. So yeah, I got a meeting on Wednesday. Wednesday. With a group of people that do. So I'm hoping that I can sell off how to measure their steps while they're doing yoga. Let's see what happens from there. So yeah,
Charles,
so I'm like
quickly,
super.
well, this is it, Charles. I think just to highlight, I go back to the 100 people that are going to be taking the loan, and they're going to be sitting on a council essentially and representing the community as we grow. And that will be maybe a rotational council as we grow in that. And this is also what's good about a community. And we as a community bring ideas together to the table. Some will work, some won't work, some will suit some people and some people. But if I look at most people here, they would love a card to be able to spend their crypto, particularly in South Africa, or to be able to draw cash out of an ATM. So these are important things that we're working through, and we will have choice moving forward. But obviously,
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, my card just landed. So I applied for it a week ago. So it was drop shipped. So I'm just waiting for it to get delivered down to me. So I'll share it with you guys at the next call, and probably you, Rory, on a one-to-one, and then we'll take it from there. But I'm happy. Yeah.
Charles, if there's any third-party products, we're not going to promote them directly until the company has evaluated them and everything.
No, 100%. That's why I
So you
said,
must understand.
we need to make informed decisions. It's not about
Correct.
me trying to punt it, but all I'm saying is I've got access to it. So it's something that we can look into.
Well, you sound very excited, and I look forward to having a look at it, because I could always do with another card personally. So, but I'm going to hand back on to Philippe. My internet connection's unstable, but I'm going to hand back to Philippe quickly.
I think we're done. We can wrap up. I think we're done today. It was very rich. So see you next week, same time, with more news and more development. And for those who register for the one-to-one session of this week, looking forward to meet you in person on one-to-one and discuss the opportunity of business in a box. So see you next week, or sooner if you are one of the lucky 28 to be selected.
100%. Thanks for everybody making the meeting. We appreciate you making the time to be here. It's good to see your face.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
And noted. Trust me, noted. Thank you, guys. Have a super time.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
I could easily do the 10K challenge.
10K? 10 kilometers?
No, baby. 10,000 steps. Take the challenge. Do it with me.
Okay, I'll do it with you.
What do you mean, a 10K? 10K. Yes, stupido. 10K.
Really? 10K?